Do you find that the Bay Area sound is being respected? Do you find that people are adhering to it or starting to enjoy it from around the country? Or
I think that the Bay Area sound is not even finished coming out. So the more and more it's getting respected, more and more every day. You know what I'm saying? More and more.
Okay, your brother Mercedes was a rapper and Tony Feel Good. What's the story with him? Are you going to team up with him, or are you teamed up? Or?
He's in the Underground Railroad. He's part of that group and part of that program and part of that whole thing. He's about to come out with another guy called Dana, Slick D, Mousy. They're about to come out with a little something.
Okay. Well, so who produced your album, and are you into producing? If you did do, you know,
I co-produced it along with the Underground Railroad, which was like Shock G, Money B and Raw Fusion, Pee Wee, Jay-Z from Richmond, Stretch and the Live Squad, all over, you know, Underground Railroad. It's really like a life thing, you know what I'm saying? Underground Railroad. It affects everything we do.
Okay. Is there anything that I should cover that we should know about you?
Nothing goes coming. Nothing goes. Just write that one down.
Nothing gold?
Nothing gold. My kids is coming out with a serious message.
There's another group?
Yes.
Okay. You want to tell me about that?
Yeah. Got a group coming out, Nothing Gold, that I produced. They're like going back to, I went back to my child. All of this stuff that I say in my rhymes now is because of how I grew up. So to handle that, instead of going to psychiatrists, I got a kids group, and we all deal with problems that the younger generation go through these days. Put them into rhymes, so it's like a psychology session listening to their music. You know what I'm saying? That like makes you come to grips with like what you actually do. If you're a black man, you're gonna really trip out because they like really call you out. You know what I'm saying? And to have you deal with them. So it's real wild.
I kind of follow you. Can you give me an example?
It's like responsibility. It's making us have responsibility again. The kids are telling you to have responsibility again.
Okay.
Through their music. You know what I'm saying? The way you see.
Are they like preaching, or they're
not preaching? They're just telling you straight up, as if Ice Cube said it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Or like Scarface said it. They said it straight up, bluntly.
Okay.
Coming out of a kid's mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's real crazy.
Okay. What do you think about the current trends in hip hop? The gangster rap, the Afrocentric rap, the fusion of the singing and hip hop, and some people call it pop rap or whatever.
I think
ragamuffin.
All the real shit is gonna stay. It's gonna go through changes. It's going through a metamorphosis. You know what I'm saying? So it'll bloat up sometimes and get real fat and nasty and greedy, and then it'll, the leeches will fall off and it'll be fit and physical and healthy. So hip hop has to go through all of that, but nobody can't make the judgment until it's over. You know what I'm saying?
Right. What do you think right now the biggest enemies to rap are, or hip hop?
Egotistical rappers who don't want to open up their brain.
Can you elaborate on it?
Like that whole thing with like Oakland is just the only place where rap is coming out. New York's the only place that's coming out right now. They booty out there, or they booty over there. They ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? All of that needs to just die, or those rap's gonna have problems because it's gonna be so immature.
Okay.
And that's never gonna grow. Immaturity, that's just conflicting words. You know what I'm saying? How can immaturity grow?
Right.
So we gotta drop all of that.
Okay, cool. I think I got a lot of stuff out of you.
Yeah, I think you got enough.